Good day, team. I am just recording a quick little tutorial video for you after some great questions were brought to me by one of you. I wanted to answer them, and just for newer coaches, or maybe those of you that haven't been using Instagram a lot and are needing like some advice on how to do the things on there, I thought it'd just be easier to do a quick little video for you. So Instagram is absolutely where it's at. It's a lot of fun. It's 100% more about visual than about the words that you use. So it is a great tip and or trick. Tip number one is to always use the same filter for your photos to have a nice, approachable, eye-pleasing grid to your people. So the app that I use is right there. It's called Lightroom. Now on Lightroom, you can pre-purchase. They have free presets on there. I, however, have presets that I purchased. I went to Etsy.com. I think I've done a video on this. I went to Etsy.com, searched Lightroom presets, and bought presets for Lightroom that you then add to your app. So I bought one that I've loaded into mine that I can take any photo from my camera. Let me pick one that's an actual photo I'd want to use. So I can take this photo of me. It's going to not translate the same on here. And then I will scroll to presets. And the one that I always use is bright. And ooh, that doesn't look right there. It looks fine on here. It just doesn't show up properly in there. It immediately brightens the picture so that the picture goes with the theme on my grid. So that's an app that I use is Lightroom. It's really easy to use. It's awesome. And it just helps you have that pleasing look to your grid, such as people like, so this is the Birds Papaya. If you don't follow her, totally follow her. She's amazing. You'll notice her grid all looks very similar color and tone-wise. That's pleasing to people. People love that. And she's got 570,000 followers, so that must say something. So your images and the quality of your images on your Instagram matter, okay? Matter more than your words. Another question that I was asked was about in your stories, how do you do the things? So in your stories, pretend I'm doing one. Took a picture of myself. All those little icons on the top are where it's at. So you can go into there and you can do location and you can say where you are. My location settings are turned off. You can do at so-and-so. Can't see that, but it says at, and tag someone there. For a hashtag on your photo, use the hashtag thing there. This is where you'll find things like the polls and questions and do you love my post and that sort of thing. So that's your little operating center. Your words are up where the A button is, and you can type. And then if you push this, you can make it bigger or bolder, and you can do that. And you could say done, and you could decide to add more words. And you could be like blah, 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 blah. And then you could do that again and make it done. Move it. And you've got two words in two different colors. There's lots of fun little ways to do that on there. Obviously, I'm not going to post that on my Instagram at this time. Other things on Instagram are, just one second here. Videos, the apps that I use for my videos, I use HypeType. HypeType allows you to do only 15-second clips, and then you can add, so go into HypeType, and I'll just give it a second. It's not gonna, let's find my workout from today. So my workout from today, I already put onto TikTok, which on the up and up, TikTok is going places. TikTok is really, it's growing faster than Facebook and Instagram ever grew. So I highly recommend getting on TikTok, even if you have no idea what you're doing on there. Just start figuring it out. That's what I'm doing, and it's actually a lot of fun if you're a creative person and enjoy stuff like that, which I think a lot of us are. Okay, so I'm going to take one of my videos. This one's only 17 seconds long, and I've already edited that one in iMovie, which is on my iPhone. And you can push that little button and change it so that it's more in focus. And then you can go yay to that, and you can push that button. You can add music. It's got some, it'll like recommend for you. It's not a great song for this one. You can speed it up in there. You can go 1.5 speed. And you can double tap on the text to type in whatever you want on there. And if you don't want any type on there, you can just put like a period and move it around and you won't see it there. So that's on Hype Type. Just want to close some of these. Sorry, guys. So other tools that I use for my, you can do word posts with WordSwag, and then layout is for doing like before and after photos on Instagram or anywhere else for that matter. Before is always go on the left, after is always go on the right. Good lighting, make it a wanted to be looked at picture. I'm just trying to think if there's any other one. Well, iMovie is what I use for movies on my iPhone. And then TikTok, as I was telling you about. TikTok is fun, and it's really quite easy to start building a following and getting people to watch it. Like I had a video on here, I had 175 views, and it's not even a spectacular video. So that's really good. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen so that if you guys are ever looking for before and after photos, you can go into Fit Republic. And you can go to photos. I feel like we have a before and after album in here. Albums. Yeah, we've got a before and after album here. So there's Fit Republic transformations, and then most of these are labeled by what program the people did to get the results. So that's there. You do not need to ask for permission to use these photos. If the people have put them into the Fit Republic album, they know that they could be used on social media. If you know the person's name and you want to tag them in your social media, that's awesome for sure. You can also look in Shine Bright Nation. I'm like, where'd we go? And we have photos. And we have albums. And we have transformations in here too. So yeah, there's transformation photos in there. You can also just Google transformation, like you can just Google core to force before and after, and I'm sure you'd find a ton, or lift 4 before and after, that sort of thing. I gotta say, it makes me so proud when I look at these before and after albums. Just all the hard work that went into these results makes me happy. I'm sorry, like look at this girl. She's one of my favorite clients ever. She came to me via my Facebook page and she transformed not only physically, but like personally, which was amazing. Other apps you can use, of course, would be Canva. On Canva, they have tons of different templates. So you can go into create a design and say you want to make a Facebook post and you want it to, my computer's going slow. Super slow. Sorry, guys. But yeah, you can use their free templates if you want to, or you can, they're super easy to modify. So say you like that, but you don't want that image, you can, I'm just going to move myself because I can't see what I need to do. I can't delete that image, but I can upload my own image to that. I know I can. I could put this here instead. Sometimes, so this isn't how Canva is supposed to work. It's supposed to autofill it into there, but mine doesn't always work. Then I go into position and I would like to move it backward. And then it sort of takes over the screen like that. And then you can move everything around, do whatever you want. You can modify the text. Like got a ton of text up here. There's tutorials for every single one of these things. Like if you go on YouTube, YouTube would probably be a great one to find the tutorials, but if you go to YouTube, how to use TikTok or YouTube, how to use Canva or YouTube, how to use other ones that I can't think of right now. Those are great. And I just want to make sure I answered all your questions. Let's just see here. Yeah, so that's where you would find before and afters and that sort of thing. And like I say, you guys, don't overthink it. Your words are actually not that important on Instagram. Take imperfect action and get out there and start making your influence a thing. And the more you post, the more engagement you get, and the way your Instagram will grow is phenomenal. There's a great team call by Jen Richardson in the wow, team called Playlist about she's like an Instagram ninja. I can't recommend enough watching that call. It's gold for how to grow your Instagram organically. And yeah, I hope those little tips and tricks help you out. Okay, talk to you really soon.